Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're a subscriber and you check out these videos regularly, thank you so much. If you're new, welcome. My name is Cynthia Williams. I am a nutritionist and a trainer. I have been in the fitness and wellness space for well over 20 years now. I'm 45 years old with a 4-year-old daughter. I had my first and only daughter at the age of 41, so I'm also very familiar with weight loss over the age of 40, which I talk a lot about in my other videos. Today, I am going to talk about strength training over the age of 40. After we hit 40, we got to strength train. And I have a ton of other videos that go into more detail with that. So today I want to speak specifically to how to start incorporating that strength training in. Because when I speak to my clients about this or women about this, I get two responses typically. The first one is a very overwhelmed or anxious response of, I have no idea where to start. I like going to my group fitness classes. I need the accountability. I need my friends with me. Like, I can't work out by myself. I can't do it. Or they're just brand new and have just zero idea where to start, how to start, what to do. So we are going to talk about that today. I got 5 tips for you to start incorporating strength training. Because if you're over 40 and you want to get through this perimenopause, post-menopause, period of time, you don't want to gain weight, you don't want to have to worry about digestion, mood, sleep, like all that kind of stuff. Your best defense is the organ of longevity, which is muscle, okay? You're not going to look like a bodybuilder if you start strength training. None of that. Just wipe all that off the plate. You just need to focus on getting some strength training in 3 times a week, minimal, okay? All right, so let's get started. Okay, ladies, to get started, my number 1 tip for you, whether you are brand new, have no idea what to do inside a gym, how to lift a weight, or even if you've been an avid, group fitness junkie, you do the Berry boot camps, the Orange Theories, Pilates, yoga, whatever it may be. So you're comfortable in a gym, but you're really not quite sure how to traditionally strength train, is to hire a trainer. Hire a trainer here's the key part, a small local gym. Do not go into a big box gym for a couple of reasons. One, typically, those are not the best trainers, okay? Especially, I'm not gonna name the gyms, but some big box ones, they typically don't pay their trainers very well, so you're not gonna get highly qualified individuals. And that is a generalization. Don't come after me if you work at a big box gym and you're like, I'm a great trainer. I'm sure there are. But I would say the majority of the time, and you could probably agree with that, they're not the best trainers because they're not getting paid a lot. If you go to a small local gym that typically is maybe personal training only, or maybe they got a little bit of open gym going on, meaning you're allowed to come in there and work out on your own without a trainer, but there's maybe only 3 to 5 people in there at a time, that's what you're looking for, okay? 1, we want to knock down the intimidation factor of a big box gym. 2, you're typically going to get a really good trainer here. It's either going to be the owner of the gym or it's going to be somebody that works for the owner of the gym, and they're getting paid very well because they're typically bringing in their own clients when they go into gyms like this. So you're going to get a more educated, more experienced type trainer when you go into these type of facilities. And that in and of itself is going to help you reduce anxiety and overwhelm with the gym because they're not going to push you too hard. They're going to evaluate you, take a look at you, see where you currently are, what your joints look like, what your range of motion looks like all of that kind of stuff first, and not just go in there and try and slam you, into the ground, 10 burpees, run on the treadmill, blah, 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 like your typical group fitness classes do, that just because you came out of there sweaty and huffy and puffy, you think that's a great workout, when in actuality, it's typically not. Okay, so a small gym. Number 2, if going to a gym and hire a trainer is not a feasible option for you, you can do it at home. You can find weights now everywhere. Facebook Marketplace, tons of refurbished stores where you can find them for a really good price, and buy a couple of sets of dumbbells and a bench or something like that, and have some at home, and find some online programs that are traditional strength training. I have a whole bunch of them. You can join my Women's Health Club, just a little plug there, and I'll email you the workouts every single week, plus recipes. But there are other ones out there. Again, though, but you're not looking for these HIIT style classes. You're looking for sets and reps of types of exercises, and also someone that will explain form on the video and helps to make sure that you're doing the exercise correctly, which I do. Again, another little shameless plug, but I'm just so specific about that because I don't want people to get hurt. All right, number 3 is build yourself a little accountability team. Find a couple other ladies that you either work with in your neighborhood, your friends, whatever it may be, and find 1 or 2 times a week that works for all of you, and rotate houses. Say, I'll go to Jill's house this week. We'll meet there and do this work. We'll do upper body. You can come to my house on Thursday and do lower body, or whatever it looks like for you. But find 1, 2, 3 friends that you can build an accountability team for yourself. Set up a program, set up a plan, and you guys follow it together. That way, on days when you're tired and you're not feeling like it, you still show up, you still get the work done. And maybe one of your friends has a little bit more experience with lifting or strength training, and they can watch your form or help with exercises. It's just always good to have somebody there with you. All right, number 4 is start slow. If you are brand new to strength training, or if you are a group fitness junkie, Pilates, yoga, or whatever it may be, still start slow. Don't try and 180 your fitness routine in a week. It's not gonna stick. You're gonna burn out. You're gonna get frustrated. You gotta do a slow build so that it's sustainable. So start with 1 time a week of adding in a strength training. I would start with a full body workout. So you're getting a little bit of upper, a little bit of lower in there. Do that consistently 3, 4, 5 weeks. Then slowly back out of maybe one of your other group fitness classes, or if you're doing nothing, not doing nothing, but like you're only doing 1 workout a week, add in that second workout a week, okay? So slowly work on your schedule to allow you to make these adjustments sink in, because you want this to stick, ladies. If you are 40 and over, you need to strength train the rest of your life. And you need to work up to getting 3 days of strength training in the rest of your life. And ideally that looks like 1 upper body, 1 lower body, and 1 full body, okay? If you can get more in, fantastic, but you gotta get a minimum of 3 in for your health. I promise you, you will love me. You wanna hug me through this camera after you get into doing strength training consistently and you start to see and feel what it does for your body and how it's going to help with your symptoms when it comes to the hormonal fluctuations that you're going to be going through, okay? So start slow, work it in so that it's sustainable, but find a way to get 3 days in a week. And then last but not least, this is not really a tip for the strength training, but it's a tip for you because you're gonna love this. Take pictures of yourself. Take pictures of yourself on day 1, and then each week they're going forward, take pictures of yourself. I am telling you, I know most women hate it. Every client that starts with me has to take pictures on day 1, and they have to send in weekly pictures. And I bet you 9 out of 10 of them will say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I have those pictures. I love seeing these changes. It's so motivating to keep me going. I feel so much better. My energy is so much higher. I feel stronger. I'm doing things independently around my house that I used to have to wait for my husband to come home and do. So take pictures. If you will be so happy that you did once you get going into the programming. So I hope this is helpful for you. Like I said, you can find all of my information at CynthiaWilliamsWellness.com. I do have the Women's Health Club, which is a monthly subscription for $29, where every week I email you the workouts for the week, recipes for the week. You get access to the office hours every month, which are great conversations that we have about all things pertaining to being 40 and over. You just get a ton of resources inside of this group, and you're in a group with a whole bunch of other like-minded women that are experiencing the same thing that you are, that you can chat with and get ideas from, and know that you're not alone here. What you're feeling, what you're experiencing, what you're seeing, you're not alone. It's part of the process. But here, we can help you, make you feel better, and know that it doesn't have to be that way. So I hope you have a great day. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.